You know, prompt medical attention can prevent small medical problems from turning into medical disasters.
KRCG 13 sports director Rod Smith can testify to that. KRCG 13's Ashley Zavala recently sat down with Rod to talk about a recent doctor's visit that might have just saved his life.
According to the Agency for Healthcare Research and Quality, men are 24% less likely than women to visit the doctor in a year. Rod Smith was one of those men. A recent doctor's visit changed his perspective on his health and lifestyle. Now, Rod's sharing his story in hopes of helping other men. Rod Smith wears many hats.
I am blessed.
He's a dad and a husband.
Love my daughters and my wife.
He's an active community member and a participant of many charities.
I love this community. Mid-Missouri's been so good to me.
He's also an amateur golfer
For just the third time.
and beloved sportscaster.
Every day I get to do something, cover a different sport, different school, different team, and every day is a new day for me.
This past spring presented an entirely new day for Rod. To save money on an insurance premium, Rod went to the doctor for the first time in 25 years.
Didn't figure I needed a doctor. I was fine. But now I'm to the point when you reach this age, you better get things checked out because you don't know for sure.
Doctors told Rod he was healthy, with the exception of a small piece of skin on his cheek.
So there was a little dry spot there, and he thought, you know what? You really need to go check this out with a dermatologist.
At the dermatologist, Rod found out he had a moderate type of skin cancer called squamous cell carcinoma on his face.
It's something you don't want to play around with. You need to get taken care of, but it wasn't going to threaten my life or anything.
But had he waited, it may have turned life-threatening. Squamous cell carcinomas can be deadly if they continue to grow, according to the Skin Cancer Foundation. Rod had surgery to remove the cancer in August. Recovery was short, but required him to wear a bandage on his face.
And I actually did live shots from the golf tournament and just kind of twisted my face around there a little bit. So I was talking to the camera, but I didn't get to see the bandage. The viewers didn't get to see that on air.
Rod kept his situation quiet.
I know others have gone through so much worse than I have. This is something pretty simple, something very easy for me to deal with. It's just something I have to change my lifestyle.
Rod blames golf for part of his skin problem.
When you play golf, you're out there for 5 hours in the direct sunlight, and that is by far the worst thing for any of us.
Now, Rod is wearing a new hat.
Two big things are, gotta wear sunscreen, at least 30. They tell me 50, but I'll get by with 30 most of the time. I think that's pretty good. And then a big hat.
The hat Rod wears is from legendary Mizzou basketball coach Norm Stewart.
Coach gave me this Coaches versus Cancer hat this summer when I played in his golf tournament.
Coach and Rod became friends at a golf tournament when he was in his early years as a sportscaster. They've been golfing together ever since.
The timing was perfect for Coach Stewart to give that to me. Go in, baby.
The timing was also perfect for Rod to get his checkup. He has advice for men who might be stubborn about going to the doctor as he once was.
It's stuff that you got to get done as a man, and do it for your wives, do it for your daughters, your sons, your families. Life is precious. You know, we've got this one life to live. We need to be healthy.
Rod turns 51 in a couple of weeks, and he says he's at an age where he needs to get things checked regularly. He encourages other men to do the same because early detection is key for things such as skin cancer and other diseases. Reporting for KRCG 13, I'm Ashley Zavala.